You know, this is not supposed to be work.
No, this isn't work.
Okay.
It's what I had to do all fucking day.
Yeah.
And then at least the basement's nice and cool. Fuck,
It's
man.
the coolest spot in the house so far. Although standing in the middle of the kitchen underneath that ceiling fan's not. So we're back.
Yeah, back on video.
Hey, everybody.
Back on video for all you people out there in video podcast land that missed our faces there on YouTube. Kind of got discouraged because we only had still 7 views on our last video. I'm like, we're better than that.
Well, of course we're better than that.
People just probably haven't
quite caught on.
wind yet
Yeah.
of the HHNT fucking Dino Blast.
That's right.
So welcome to another episode. It's fucking hot as fuck.
Yeah, it's like we went camping this past weekend, and Sunday night it was 30 degrees outside. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning, saw my breath. I just started up my van and came home. Left all my shit there and everything.
Yeah, it was nice. It was a nice fucking weekend. We went out to fucking Chida. But now, my fucking dog chewed up my goddamn central air fucking whatever the fuck.
All the control wiring and what nobody even really knows now.
Yeah, so now we're stuck in I don't know, it's 90 degrees outside and 85 inside?
Talking about a heat wave.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 100 tomorrow.
So everybody out there in podcast land, video podcast land, stay hydrated.
That's right.
Don't fucking
Drink plenty of clear liquids.
Don't leave your children or any pets in fucking cars.
I read a thing today. They posted that temperature can climb 40 degrees in 10 minutes in the backseat of a car on a day like today.
Yeah, they said any longer than 10 minutes and your brains become mush.
Start boiling.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
So I haven't been listening to any new podcasts this past week. I got my regulars that I go back to. Then I fucking love listening to them. I ain't going to give them any shout-outs because you know what? You guys know who you fucking are.
You guys know who you are.
You guys know who you are. But right now, we're going to start out the show. We're going to fucking start it out with a little bit of Florida Man.
Florida Man.
Fuck, I didn't put this music on the fucking
board.
Only
6 weeks in a row.
Yeah. We got Florida Man says he's lucky that the alligator that bit him in the head didn't fucking do a death roll. This scuba diver, you say?
He was diving. He was in a river. He was in the
collection. So all of these teeth are 5 to 10 million years old. This is just beautiful.
Jeff Heim tells me there's a story behind each retrieved fossil, a passion he hopes one day becomes a profession.
Literally sifting through bones, trying to get teeth. I've probably found 25 broken maglet odds.
But a close call on Sunday on the hunt along the Mayaca River in Sarasota County.
Thought I got hit by
Florida.
a propeller. It hit me so fast, it felt like a boat was going.
gator grabbed him by the head.
Just moments after jumping in, a gator bit Heim twice, once in the head, a second time on his hand.
Son of a bitch. And that's why we don't live in fucking Florida.
That's right.
God damn it. I mean, they got fucking, right by the river. They got docks and shit, because everybody down there fucking fishes and, everybody's got boats and shit. And they got kids swimming in the goddamn river.
Oh yeah, and the channels, the canals, and they got water just about everywhere in Florida. Because there's places there that are damn near underneath sea level, below sea level, and they got them fucking gators.
But
I mean, people missing dogs and cats everywhere.
All the time.
Yeah, all the time. Yeah.
What about kids?
Yeah, well, that happens.
That happens too.
Yeah.
And how the fuck? I mean,
every once in a while you hear the one about Disney World,
Yeah, we heard about that.
Yeah,
that shit ain't supposed to happen in Disney World, though.
Kid tips over into the canal, and next thing you know, he's freaking alligator food,
Well, a Florida man who was attacked by an alligator while diving for shark teeth says he's lucky he survived. It was only about a minute or so after this dude jumped in that this fucking gator attacked him. At first, he didn't know what happened. I thought I got hit by a propeller. It hit me so fast. So that gives you a little bit of insight of,
it crushed his skull.
Yeah. And I've seen fucking gators crush zebra skulls and fucking do the roll, and you can hear the
Oh yeah, if they would have rolled on him, he would have been done.
Oh, God damn. He soon realized both his head and his hand were injured and that the gator was to blame. I looked up at the gator just looking at me about 4 feet in front of me. Then he started coming at me. I just learned from dealing with sharks that you don't want to act like prey, so you don't want to move too fast. So I started slowly moving away.
Slowly they turn step by step.
He was able to back off before another bite, but he still suffered a skull fracture and required nearly 36 staples.
Holy mac, 36.
My skull was strong enough to withstand the reptile's teeth. Well, yeah, you live in Florida, you thick-headed fuck. But it had chomped down on another part of his body. He may not have survived the encounter, like his wiener.
Yeah. Whew.
Good thing it wasn't
neck, you know.
Skinny dipping.
I mean, if he would have got a hold of him down by his neck, he would have probably just ripped his throat out.
And he probably wished he would have been dead.
Yeah.
This is a poor guy too, huh?
This combination, Florida man, poor guy, and
well, we got a combination of Florida woman, I think, and poor gal. And later on tonight, for all you people out there in video podcast land, it's good to be back on the old YouTube again. Yeah, dude says he was in his territory. Dude, you're in Florida.
You're in Florida, yeah.
Yeah, that's gator territory. So those who live there. You're in
your bedroom watching The Simpsons on a Sunday night, you're in the Gators territory.
Yeah. So no one to blame but yourself, buddy. All right, what do we got next here? We're done with that Florida.
All right, here we go. Oh, you go ahead.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just playing with the mouse.
Yeah, you got your right there.
Yeah. Okay, let's do this one. Oh, yeah.
John Hinckley Jr. Now, I don't know how many of our listeners are even old enough to know who he really is.
He's a dude that
he shot Reagan.
Reagan, yeah.
Ronald Reagan, for those of you who don't remember, he was president of the United States. Used to be the darling of the right wing. Now he couldn't get elected. But that's another story. So anyway, he's out of jail. They let him out. He spent a lot of time in a mental institution. But guess what he's doing now?
He's writing love songs.
Writing love songs on YouTube.
So if you guys want to check out after our show, of course, go to John Hinckley Jr.'s YouTube channel.
I have purposely not listened to it.
Yeah, he'll sing you a fucking love song. I'd bring it up on the audio, but I don't want to.
And the thing is he looks like he's probably somewhere around my age now. He spent 35 years in a psychiatric hospital after shooting President Reagan in 1981. Holy shit! You were what? 10? 4? 4. I was in the service. In fact, I remember I was in the Philippines when he got shot, and they called us all in off fucking liberty.
Commander-in-Chief is down.
That's right.
Man down. Man down.
Yep.
Fuck him. Oh, well. So this guy, if you're going to check out fucking John Hinckley, his YouTube channel, he's writing love songs. We're not going to play any right now because that's just fucking stupid.
Yeah, well, John Hinckley's pretty fucking stupid.
All right, now we got times have changed, Sanchez. Let me tell you, times have fucking changed. I remember back in the day driving around and shooting paintball out of a vehicle, like at other cars or buildings.
Jeez, I can't even imagine that. I mean, I can imagine doing it, but I can also imagine going to jail for it.
What? It rained. It washed off. It was done. Nobody knew the next day.
I wouldn't think doing that, not for a second ever.
Oh man,
I could just see that as a good way to get shot.
Like this guy did.
This kid, yeah.
Well, this is the 21st, year of the 100th year, 2021.
It's the first year of the 21st century.
Yeah. Well, Florida boy is shot after his dad helped him with a paintball drive-by.
Now, I just got to say, that's a bad fucking idea. First, on so many levels. First of all, it's just a bad idea to stick any kind of weapon outside the window of a car and try to shoot any other thing. All right? Especially
nowadays.
In the first year of the 21st century.
Nowadays.
All right?
Like I said, we did it.
Not to mention, this kid's 10 years old, and his
it.
dad
Yes, his
took
dad.
him out to do this shit.
I'm going to say I was probably 15, 16 when we pulled our shenanigans. And that was a good 20 years ago, 25
Were
years ago.
you shooting them at groups of people?
No, not at people. It was always objects, signs, buildings, cars.
Well, this kid decided he was going to shoot at a group of people. And one of those people in that group had a weapon on his hip. And he thought that his family was in danger, so he returned fire. Yeah.
Did he kill him?
Shot the kid. No, he didn't kill him. But then what happened? You know what happened next? Kid fell out of the car, and then what happened?
Yeah, he got ran over.
His dad ran him over.
Then did he die?
I don't think he died. I think last I heard he was just in the hospital.
Dead.
Yep. I don't think he's dead. 10-year-old South Florida boy whose own father orchestrated a paintball drive-by is expected to recover after being shot in return by the homeowner who had a real gun. Detectives say this knucklehead agreed to drive his son to a friend's house Sunday night in Miami so he could shoot them with a paintball gun. Load up, kid.
Make sure your CO2 is full.
We're rolling in 5.
So the father's 26.
26. And his son, that means he had his kid when he was 16.
Holy moly.
Yeah, he's not much older than his son. I wonder who's at the door.
It's a good thing we're doing this video.
Yeah. It's going to be really easy to edit, huh?
Just hold the same position so I can clip the video. I hope it's the heat and air guy.
Yeah, if it's the air conditioning guy, all is forgiven.
Yes, all is forgiven. So what happened to this kid? They pulled up to the house with several people in the vehicle, and the boy began shooting from the open van door at people in the front yard. And the homeowner reacted and grabbed his weapon because he thought his shooter was wearing a hoodie, was firing a real gun. The homeowner will not be charged, and the father of the kid should be fucking hit in the fucking head.
He needs to be slapped fucking silly.
So these guys actually took a road trip.
Well, they planned, to go do this.
Yeah, so they traveled more than just saying, let's go for a cruise up and down the block and,
No, his dad said, we're going to go shoot at these people.
In Miami. Where did they live?
I don't think it's
where was where are they from?
I'm not sure it says. But anyway, they charged the father with child neglect with great bodily harm. Probably isn't even.
Fuck, man. That's a bad idea.
I'm telling
All right, I hope, if our show does anything, I hope it deters people from doing some stupid fucking shit.
Well, we tell you about the stupid shit, I mean, it's...
Can you imagine, me taking Tinsley out, say, hey, let's go shoot up this group of people with a paintball gun, and then I run her ass over when she falls out of the fucking vehicle?
Oh, there'd be people lined up to fucking slap shit out of you. I mean, there would be 10 easy.
Holy fuck.
Once you got out of jail, you'd be wanting to go back right away. In fact, you'd be standing there going, oh, I don't want to leave. I'm going to get my ass fucking pummeled.
Yeah, which I hope happens to this fucking douchebag.
Yeah.
That's fucking retarded, man. That's fucking retarded with a capital R.
Well, I don't know what the family situation is, but
obviously they ain't bright fucking people.
Well, I'm wondering about his wife or the kid's mom. If she's in the picture, if she was
fucking not anymore
cogent with this. Well, I'm thinking, if she's got any brains, she's going to fucking snatch that kid up and take him, to Mississippi or Alabama or something where it's safe.
Hey, we got a new state.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Delaware.
That's where our president's from.
Yeah, Dover, Delaware.
Dover, it's the capital of Delaware. Yeah.
So shout out to all you people out there in Dover. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in.
Cheers to you.
Cheers to you. Look us up on YouTube. If you like what you hear and like what you see, subscribe. I was almost going to do this motherfucker naked.
Well,
so fucking hot.
You would have been doing a solo show.
Well, I got out of the shower and I'm just standing there like,
This is pretty nice.
Ain't so fucking bad.
Hey, did you pack up your package like I told you today to keep all the...
Oh, the ManPons?
Yeah, the ManPons.
I didn't put any ManPons.
Oh,
tomorrow would definitely be a fucking
ManPon day. Yeah.
Yeah, so everybody out there in podcast land, if you don't have any ManPons, listen to our ad coming up at about the half-hour mark.
Right.
People from
And if you
Gig,
can't afford to buy it, we'll fill you in on the website as to how to...
We could probably even do a YouTube how to make a ManPon.
How to make a ManPon.
Happy Hour News Team presents How to Make a ManPon.
Whoa, I like it.
This episode brought to you by ManPon. The cape for your ass.
That's right.
Speaking of, the wife got me some new undies the other week.
Oh, the packaged ones, huh?
Yeah, the ball haulers.
The ball haulers? Yeah, they got a pouch in them for your
shit.
for your buddies to ride in.
But you know what it doesn't have?
No.
A snake hole.
Oh, there's no
fucking snake
well,
hole.
It's a flip over. It's a flip top. You got to flip over the top.
No, you just got to fucking pull your fucking drawers down.
You can't just
take a piss.
Flip them down and yeah.
Yeah.
They call them sneak overs or flip tops.
No, there's nothing flip top about this. This was made with no fucking snake hole.
No snake hole.
So, but they do feel kind of weird. I gotta tell you.
Are they comfortable? I mean, could you get used to it?
It's like somebody's cupping your nuts permanently.
Oh, some people like that,
Yeah, but without the fucking. It's just like foreplay all day in your pants.
Maybe that's why you don't have a snake hole.
That's why I don't have a snake hole. All right, just thought I'd give you all that fucking
fall
information.
Out, then you'd be going, oh, wait a minute.
All that information. Well, the other day, on KX News, our local news agency, this fucking article popped up, and this happened over in a county just that way, a stone's throw that way. Man out on bond for rape in Morton County, now accused of raping a minor in Burleigh County.
Which would be the next county over.
Next county over. So I'm thinking he got out of jail in Burleigh County, walked down the street, fucking raped a 13-year-old, and now he's back in jail.
Well, the thing about Morton County and Burleigh County is there's two cities that are like right next to each other.
They're gay for each other.
Well, but one
Happy Pride Week.
One of them, I mean, they're literally cities like that. And one of them's in Morton County, and the other one's in Burleigh County.
Oh, Bismarck Mandan.
Yeah. And so I'm thinking that could be, he
that
could literally walk across the street and be in it.
And rape a 13-year-old?
Rape a 13-year-old.
Well, this lady, after I had commented on this news site saying, what the actual fuck? And I said, our news team is going to cover this, and we're going to do that tonight for you on Happy Hour News Team. Take a look at this cocksucker.
Yeah, there's something wrong with him. I mean, just by looking at him.
Bobby Hintz, 18, an 18-year-old.
With 3 prior rape charges.
In Morton County, is now accused of raping a 13-year-old in Burleigh County, right next door. Burleigh County deputies say Bobby Hintz has been charged with gross sexual imposition after a 13-year-old reported a sexual assault that occurred on the night of May 30th, which was probably 4 days ago. 4 days ago. The victim told deputies that he raped her at his house. Took her to his house, raped her. So was he out on bond as this was happening?
He was on bond.
This is the type of motherfucker, we're going to show his picture again, that needs to be locked up in a fucking institution and his fucking head cross-sectioned to see what part of that motherfucker just ain't right.
Well, yeah. I mean, and they let him out on $2,500 bond. He was already out on a prior.
Yeah.
He was out on bond. And then he pled guilty to a different case where he raped a 14-year-old in 2020.
So I'm going to give this lady a shout out who told me to bring this story to light because she said that it's like this is not getting a lot of media coverage. Just they don't want to, show how fucked up we are. At least we ain't Florida, but
we're not Florida.
We got a whole new fucked up here.
Yeah, I hope we don't move to our neighborhood.
Is that it?
Well, I mean, what else? What does you say? I mean,
What is he expected? He pled guilty in a sexual case for in August, July and August. He was sentenced to 2 years probation.
Oh, he better not get probation this time. All right? He better not get fucking probation this time. I mean, he was on bond for a sexual assault and then gets arrested for a sexual assault. I'm thinking probation is not the best for our interest or his.
How about something that rhymes with probation?
Like fuck him in the ass with a big round stick.
Castration.
Oh, castration, yeah. And then fuck him in the ass with a big round stick.
Like a baseball bat.
That'd work. Baton.
A broken one.
A bottle, maybe.
We don't promote violence of any sort.
But some people just need to be, I don't know, discarded, I guess. I know, and I didn't used to think that way. I used to think that everybody was redeemable. And
you want to look at the good.
You want
to try to see the good in everybody out there.
I don't know. But, God, when people just keep doing one thing over and over and over and over again.
It's like counting the same votes and expecting a different result.
Yeah. Or, yeah. Kind of like that, yeah.
It's crazy, I tell you. It's crazy. So, all right, Sanchez, we got time for one more video story up here in podcast land.
Okay, you got the mouse. You pick it up.
All right. I want to wish this cocksucker a happy ass raping in prison.
Yeah.
With a big round dick instead of stick. I think we did that one. I haven't been Xing these out, so. Oh,
yeah, this is one of our old friends.
We got a repeat offender.
Well, I don't know if she's an offender, but she's definitely repeated on our show tonight.
This isn't you, Nessa. Don't worry about it. We still want to talk to you. But this Florida gal, she was found naked in a storm drain.
In Florida, yeah.
We did this story a while back.
It was about 3 or 4 weeks ago, right?
Oh, I don't know. Your perception of time is fucked.
I'm not into time.
Well, you just said 3-4 weeks ago, and I have no fucking idea. But
Well,
if you want to go back and find this story, this lady was found naked in a storm drain in Florida.
And she had been there for like weeks.
Eating Cheetos and
eating whatever she could find.
Whatever
in
she
the
could
storm
find.
drain.
Well, guess what?
Yep, she moved to Texas.
And they found her again.
In another storm drain.
Naked.
Yeah, but this time she had come up missing, and people they did their math and did their homework, so they started dropping food down storm drains in case she was down there.
Come on, Georgie.
Yeah.
Y'all float down here.
Yep. Lindsay Kennedy, 43, climbed out of a 6-foot drain pipe Saturday night and was taken to a hospital.
She's got to have some type of mental
Well,
problems.
she was in a rehabilitation facility in Texas when she wandered off
Rehabilitation from what?
from wandering around in storm drains. Remember, she
Must be a condition.
No, I think the last story we did, it talked about she has some substance abuse problems.
So I guess she probably went to a clean-out clinic in Texas.
Something, yeah.
And then escaped.
All right, so Kennedy's friend Brady Morgan told the news outlet that Grand Prairie officers spotted her. When they approached her, she slipped into a nearby storm drain, so she knew the way out of town.
She's like, I've done this before.
Yeah. So her family tracked her using an app on her phone, but so they noted where she went underground the last time. So as a precaution, they started dropping bags of food and Gatorade down nearby manholes in an effort to sustain her.
I wonder if she's got one of those medical alert bracelets that says prone to storm drain.
I don't know, but she's got a family that's looking out for her, I can tell you that.
They probably have little snack baskets ready for her, just sitting in the entryway if she goes missing. Hey, 3-block radius, I want these in every storm drain.
Yep. Well, anyway,
that's got to be a bitch to worry about.
Yeah. She was in a hospital on a psychiatric hold. And her family reported that she has psychosis and post-traumatic stress disorder from years of being in an abusive relationship. In March, how many, 4 or 5 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Yeah. Her family reported she was pulled out of a storm drain
No, that's about 8 weeks ago.
Okay. In Florida's Delray Beach after having been missing for 3 weeks.
Yeah, she was down there 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Partying up with turtles.
Yeah.
Splinter.
You know what? If she was able to wander around there for that amount of time, I'd be willing to bet there are other people down there.
There's a community.
There's homeless people. They find out
Pennywise
that you can,
the Losers Club.
You can walk around down there for a while and not be found or noticed. It'd be a great place if you're a homeless guy and you can figure out how
until
it works.
The fucking water rose.
Yeah, but
that might be a problem.
Might be a problem. Just keep a close eye on the
dude,
weather.
Yesterday at work, I had to go up to way north of town, and buddy and John and I were in a fucking lift station, underground, fucking 3 inches of water. Found out real quick my boots didn't, hold water.
They're not waterproof.
No. And
what were you doing in a lift station?
We needed to put a longer vent pipe down to the bottom.
So you might want to explain to our listeners what a lift station
Well,
is.
if you get too much fucking rain, it's like a huge sump pump for the area that you're in.
Right.
So if you get too much water, the lift station takes water, has a water transfer pump, and it pumps out somewhere else. So another lift station has to worry about it. I never knew what a lift station was because why didn't they just call it a sump?
Well, because it lifts the water. Typically, a lift station is on a lower plane than where the water normally drains to. So you have to lift the water up to a level so it'll drain out to
another area.
Our town has a lift station on the south side.
But anyways, the exhaust was up here, and the exhaust and the fresh air were like 2 feet apart, but they're at the same level. So it was just basically just taking
rotating air, right?
So the guy hands me a oxygen or a meter, and I'm like, all right, what kind of gas we searching for? He goes, H2S. I'm like, okay. So I had that to worry about.
Yeah.
Going down there.
It's the explosive stuff, right?
And then we're welding down there. And then we got fucking 3 inches of water. I'm like, oh, we're dealing with electricity?
Yeah.
Gas?
A
fucking 8-foot piece of fucking stainless that was not light at all. And, dude's holding it up there, and I'm tacking. And as soon as I tack, the fucking water disappears. The sump kicked in.
Oh, man. It's a good thing you weren't tripping.
Holy fuck, man. He's like, dude. I'm like, dude. So that was good. I mean, at least we didn't have to worry about getting electrocuted. But, man, I don't even know where I was going with this story. Fuck it. Good night, everyone.
Yeah. We were talking about being trapped in the storm drain.
Oh, in a storm drain, yeah. And I can't imagine being down there for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Like in this little lift station I was in, I was like, God damn, fuck that. It got humid as fuck because it was wet and it was like 100 degrees outside.
Well, when I was little, my parents would fight a lot, and I would, go for long walks.
Did you go into storm drains?
That's what I used to do, is I used to climb down in storm drains.
Hiya, Georgie.
And the thing was, I'd climb into small ones because I was little. I got stuck in one because I went in forward, and I tried to turn around and come back, and I got...
Gee, Pooh, why are you caught in that there tree?
Yeah, it took me a long time to get out, like hours, just to get unstuck.
Did you do it again?
Not alone. I had another little friend, and we used to go do it too. But we had bigger storm. I did learn my lesson about picking one that was too small. Then there was a story about some kids in a couple of towns over. There was a big rainstorm, and they got caught in one of them storm drains.
See, that's what I would. That's like, claustrophobia kicks in. Fucking fear of drowning.
I always felt safe in there. I mean, I like tight, closed spaces.
Fuck that. You would have been a good seaman subfarer.
Yeah, I mean, I always got picked, like when I was in a pipe shop in the service in the Navy. I'm the one that got picked to go like down into bilges and into all those little tight spaces because it didn't bother me. Everybody else always got freaked out.
Fuck
yeah,
that.
Yeah,
I think it's because I was rolled up in a rug as a kid.
I used to roll myself up in rugs. I mean, I always liked it. You know who Temple Grandin is?
Who?
Temple Grandin. She's autistic. She's way tilted over on the, what do they call it, the scale or the
Spectrum.
Spectrum. Yeah, and she's an expert on dealing with cattle. She's got this thing about she can think like cows think, and she's helped like redesign feedlots and slaughterhouses and to reduce the stress on the cows. But here's what I'm getting at. She's got this thing where she built this device, and it's like a those chutes they put them in that squeeze them, like when they're giving them their inoculations and their vaccinations and stuff, and their head comes through and they hit this lever and it like pinches them.
Yeah.
She does that to herself. She made this contraption when she's all stressed out and she's, like can't really deal with the world that's going. She gets in this thing and she like flips a handle and it squeezes her. And she just stays there for like a couple of hours and it chills her out. I can identify with that. I mean, I get it.
I don't get it.
Nobody does, but she does that. Hi, Temple.
All right. Yeah, 701-369-0029.
Yep. Let us know where you're at.
Yeah.
See if we want to go get squoze this week.
Well, let's call it a good first half, and we'll see you fuckers next Tuesday.
And come to the website, check all this shit out. We got links. happyhournewsteam.com.
What kind of links?
Well, like links to the stories that we're doing.
I got a link.
Yeah. And a pouch with pebbles. Are you tired of working in the heat, having a swamp in your butt crack? Ever wonder if there's a way to get relief? Well, wait no more, friend. Introducing new ManPons, a great new product from the guys who brought you vaginal Botox, a simple sanitary answer to the greasy, sweaty, crack flood that comes with the summer heat. Just insert ManPon between your cheeks, and the ultra-absorbent lithium crayon space-age material will soak up all that excess crack sweat. Now a new Ocean Breeze, Potpourri, and fresh caught tuna scent. ManPon from Gig Incorporated.